What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Nichols YouTube channel. This is the finals of the 2014 World Championship. We have Nick once again providing us footage. Huge shout out to Nick. Thank you so much for hooking us up with the footage. And he is playing against Carter. So we have, of course, we know Virizion, Genesect, and what is Carter playing? That is the big question. Well, Nick doesn't have a good start right now. He's got the Skyro. He needs a Virizion, and they receive Trubbish. So I imagine this is going to be some form of dark deck versus Virizion Genesect, and this is a very, very like, I don't know, interesting matchup that we see throughout the years, or throughout this year. This is like the two big decks just like colliding each other. Virizion Genesect versus Dark Garb. This is like the thing that would happen all year long. This is the big match, right? These are the big two decks of this year. So we see that Nick is looking through his deck to see what is all in there. He's already at the cold chain to attach the Plasma to the active. He's got a Grass Energy attachment for the turn, and it'll be up to Carter to see what he has, what's all in his deck. Do we see like enhanced hammers to slow him down? There's a lot of stuff that can happen, so we'll see. It's going to be a very interesting matchup for sure. These were very two fun decks. It was a very fun match, right? Sleep flips are a big deal as well. The Garbodor with the tool is a big thing as well. Like I said, for the sleep flips and for the plasma, hypnotoxic laser. I was gonna say plasma gun, but that's not a correct word. See Skyro, and I think you definitely attach a Grass Energy there, just in case you whip an energy attachment this turn. So it looks like he might be going for the Virizion play instead, like Virizion, Grass, Muscle Band, Retreat. Yeah, he's got free retreat now because of Skyro Bridge, and we're just gonna pass on to Carter's turn. Now it's gonna be up to Carter's turn. It's gonna be up to Carter to like put the pressure back onto him, because if not, Nick's gonna be able to like, you know, Emerald Slash, get the energies in the field, and then he could threaten a G boost for the following turn. So we see an Ultra Ball, discarding a Dark and a Sableye, just kind of forgetting that strategy. They were seeing Yveltal coming down. So this is fine for Nick, because you can like, whoa, there's all this stuff happening. So Dark Rain to Yveltal EX. That's just a different artwork that I've never seen before. I was like, what is that card? That's a pretty cool looking card, though. Anyways, like I said, you can Emerald Slash 50 onto an Yveltal to set up knockouts. But the thing here is you definitely just want, like, G-Booster. That is the key here, is G-Booster and Yveltals. If you can pull that off, then you're good. If you can, like, G-Booster into G-Booster, you're good to go. Mewtwo, Juniper, okay. So he's playing Mewtwo as well. Okay. Discarded the Laser and the Lysander against 7 new cards. There's a Floodstone to the active. Does he find a Dark Energy to swing with Oblivion Wing? We do see that. So we see a Dark Energy active, Oblivion for 30, putting the Dark onto the Yveltal. Alright. So on to Nick's turn. Okay, so see a Potion. That could negate that 30 damage, which... Do you save the potion for Genesect, or do you save it for... No, I don't like the Muscle Band attached to Genesect. Oh, I don't like that play. I do not like that play at all. I would rather just G-Booster, and then you G-Booster, and then you G-Booster, and that's how you win the game. Okay, so we see a potion. Juniper. Okay, so we see Genesect, Virizion, Grass to the active, Emerald Slash... So the question is, who do you Emerald Slash to? I mean, since he committed that Muscle Band, that kind of like makes me a little worried. But we'll see. What he could do as well is Emerald Slash to the Genesect without nothing on it, and then next turn Emerald Slash to the one with the Muscle Band on it, and so you knock out the Yveltal, and then if you play like energy switches and stuff like that, you're okay. I like that play a lot more. So we'll see. Oh, so they see what scares me is that like Carter can pull some like crazy Lysander play. I'll take a knockout. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll see. There's a Muscle Band, Yveltal, Dark Energy. That's 140 right now. There's an N. What I'm doing is evil ball math, if you didn't know. So see new hands for both players. See, there's the boosty boost. That's what I want to see. I want to see boost Yveltal. I want to see Plasma bring Yveltal, boost, knock it out. That's what I want to see. So Yveltal coming up. And see, there's no threat for Nick here, right? So you can Ultra Ball. You can go for Jirachi here if you want to, and like Stellar Guidance for something, but then like that's a Pokemon that just like, does he play Jirachi? No, no Jirachi. Okay, so you can't Jirachi. It might be prized. I don't think it's prized. I don't recall seeing one in top 4 either. So now this is like where it gets kind of scary. Now, if you're Nick, I think your best option. How many Grass Energies in the deck? 5. I think you Plasma Energy, the bench Genesect, bring up that Trubbish, take a knockout, Emerald Slash it, and the next turn you can G-Boost of Yveltal EX. I think that's what you do here. Yeah, you bring up the Trubbish. Okay. And then you Emerald Slash for knockout. Putting 2 on the Genesect. Yep. Okay. Alright. So we go down to 5. Of course, I'm rooting for the Virizion Genesect on my side of the field. So the hand is very abysmal. So he didn't Potion, which means this Oblivion could easily take a knockout this turn if he has a Muscle Band. So that's scary. We see a DC going to the Yveltal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we see Y Cyclone. Going to move the DC off the active to the bench, which is very good. It makes it where you can like easily take a knockout next turn with the Lysander play. So we'll see the Genesect go up with the G-Booster. We're going to see a Boosty Boost for knockout. So there's a Shadow Triad. The Shadow Triad doesn't get you anything right now, which is unfortunate. So you boost the active. And here we're going to see G-Booster. G-Booster is an A-Spec that did 200 damage if only attached to Genesect DX, and you have to discard 2 energies off of him. So we're going to see discard a Plasma and a Grass Energy. You discard the Plasma just in case he plays Enhanced Hammer, so you at least have 1 energy, and you can't get rid of that 1 Grass Energy. So you see Enhanced Hammer, and we see a Skyla. This is actually pretty significant because now what he could do is he can, well, no he can't, actually. That's not good. So... So see Dark Patch? Dark Patch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only thing I can really see is if Nick goes for Shadow Triad to get a Plasma Energy, bring up the Yveltal and Megalo Cannon to knock it out to go down to 2. And then Nick would have to get a Grass Energy. And this is all saying that Carter doesn't play a Tool Scrapper. So you see Ultra Ball discarding a Laser or something else. Get Garbodor. Garbodor's pretty much useless right now. We do see these 2 monsters fighting each other. And then we see Juniper. Juniper needs to find a Tool Scrapper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or you just do this and... yeah. So if the Muscle Band wasn't attached right now... you get Shadow Triad for G-Booster to take a knockout, and you're looking pretty, like, in a good shape. So you need to top deck a Tool Scrapper of your own. Nope. And that's going to be pretty much game there. So you can Enhanced Hammer, discard the DC off the active, right? But what do you do from here? You can end the 2. But even then, it's not looking great for Nick. So you see Energy Switch... it's not what you need. The play now is to retreat to Mr. Mime. That's what I see. I see you treat the active to Mr. Mime, and you pass, and we'll see what happens, right? I can't think of anything else you do here. I don't think you put it the Genesect because, like, that Yveltal can just, like, knock you out pretty easily. I mean, you could threaten it, but, I mean, right now it's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's doing 160. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's doing 180. So since the Genesect, once again, I'm not a huge fan of this. I'd rather send it to Mr. Mime. What the Mime does is you can end your opponent down to 1 if he does take a knockout here. And you'll still have to 2-shot something. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 160 damage right now. And we didn't see a Tool Scrapper either, so you can't Tool Scrapper his own Muscle Band yet. So you got the Tool Scrapper, but he didn't find the, what is it? He didn't find What is it? The Shadow Triad. So he's not going to get rid of his own Muscle Band, which I think is an interesting play. If he knows Enhanced Hammer's in the deck, he could Skyla for Enhanced Hammer. And then you can Enhanced Hammer in the active. Attach your Grass and Retreat. But we're going to see a Sycamore instead. So he's got Skyro Bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think at this point you retreat into Virizion, Energy Switch, Emerald Slash. Yeah, that's what I see. I see that play as well. That's what I would do here in this situation. And then Emerald Slash. Once again, I don't like that he didn't Tool Scrapper's on Muscle Band because you can like Shadow Triad to get the. Oh, it's so awkward. So Emerald Slash, okay. So 70, yes. Get 2 grass. Ooh, how many? So it's 1 energy switch left. Oh man, that's such an interesting spot. Looks like he might be going for the 1. What you can do for the 1 is attach to Genesect. You take a knockout with Genesect, put a Plasma Energy on Shaman or a Grass Energy, and then you can attach the other one. I still don't know why Carter did a White Cyclone and not just like just Yveltal. Like that threatens to knock out the following turn. I guess he's scared of like a Tool Scrapper or Shadow Triad play. So Colors for 7. Okay. Let's see what he finds here. There's a Muscle Band. DC game. Okay. So that's game number 1. I think the big thing here was the attachment of the Muscle Band. I don't ever like that play at all. I think your Virizions need to have boosties. Like, boosties for sure is the way to go. Maybe, I don't know. It's been a minute since I played this. Maybe I'm, like, being too harsh. But, like, I think that's the correct play. I don't think you ever attach the Emerald. Like, I don't think you attach Muscle Band unless you're, like, guaranteed a knockout. That's how I feel. Like, I think you always save the spot for boosty. Because boosty at any point is, like, broken, right? So, we're going to see Nick go first. No, yeah, Nick go first. So, the hand is like a very generic, like, Virizion hand. You Skyla for a prof letter. Yeah. So, on to Carter's turn, Nick's turn. You Skyla for letter. You attach a Grass Energy, and then you pass. You could, like, attach a Muscle Band to the active and, like, threaten in, like, a Megaphone and Tool Scrapper play. That's what I would do. You Skyla for letter get the energy attached, and then you pass. And the next turn, you muscle energy, and then you go crazy. So, we'll see, though. The 2 Shadow Triads. 2 Shadow Triads seems like a lot. But, it's fine either way. It's fine. Shadow Triad is a good card. It's broken. It's busted. Busted. So you got the boosty boost in there. That's good. 3 Muscle Bands. That's good. So yeah, I think you're fine with this. I think you let it for 2 grass. And then we go for it. So 7 grass in the deck. That seems like you priced some. I don't know the counts, unfortunately, of stuff. So you get the 4 Plasma Energies. That's good. Letter. Okay. So letter. Gives him 2 grass. I like he always grabs the miscolor grass first. Okay. So I don't like grabbing of the 1. I think you guarantee the 2. That's just my own personal preference. Because I know you don't want to attach the Plasma Energy to the active, but I would rather have the deck thin. so you can hit Pokemon that you need next turn, right? One less grass energy in the deck is another card that you can draw into. So, but we see an Ultra Ball, discarding Dark and something else. There's an Yveltal. We see a Dark Patch DCE, and you just like put so much pressure on your opponent turn 1. That's always busted. So there's DC to the bench. We see a Jirachi, gonna get that Stellar Wish off. I don't think we see the Jirachi at all, but Jirachi's basically Tapu Lele, but it has way less HP. So Juniper. Okay. And, ooh, that's a lot of good cards discarded if you're for the Virizion Genesect guy. So Floatstone, Dark, Pass. This is actually a phenomenal hand. Oh my god, yes. So you E-Hammer the active, Muscle Band, Tool Scrapper. Whoa, bro. There's so much disruption going on right now. So you Plasma Juniper, and then you hope to hit a Genesect. And just think, if he would have grabbed one of the grass energies, but he's still not, like, in a bad situation. Because there's no way this Yveltal can take a knockout. Like, if he Yveltal, double Dark Patch, like, I don't think... Okay, that's pretty threatening, though. The X-Ball here, that's a pretty good attack off right there. So now you're in this, like, weird situation because you know your opponent didn't do anything, but you have to play it in. Because if you don't, you just lose here. So see the potion, heal the damage. And the damage being, like, the 70 being thrown around is good as well. So we see the Genesect, which is good. So now you get Emerald Slash for 70. Put the damage on Genesect, or put the grass energies on Genesect. You can even... it's so tempting to, like, Plasma the Trubbish up and take a knockout, right? I think that would have been a fine play. Like, you Plasma, bring up the bench Trubbish. So he doesn't have Garbodor in the field. Right? So, maybe not. Because now you can knock out Mewtwo, Yveltal, and then you just one-shot the Jirachi. If you attach the DCE, that Mewtwo will knock out the Virizion, but then the Genesect knocks out the Mewtwo, and you can end him down to 4, which is pretty good. So see a Dark Energy. That's not a knockout yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only 100. That's 150. He needs a Muscle Band here. There's a Juniper. Does he find the Muscle Band or not? And that's the question. So discards Dark Patch, Dark Energy, a bunch of good stuff. But he's looking for a Muscle Band. If he finds a Muscle Band, he gets a knockout and goes down to 4 prize cards. Getting full use. And there we go. That Mewtwo getting the Muscle Band. We'll see an X-Ball for 120. Taking the knockout. We see a Douse Machine as well. This could get a Floatstone. Floatstone could get out the Garb, and then that could get the Garb. And this, it would be very, very good for Carter, because then now you can use your lasers, which is like, that 30 damage is like so significant. So we see a Floatstone coming out, which I imagine will go in the Trubbish. And we see the Garbodor Trash Lunch make an appearance, first time in the series. And they receive the Emerald Slash, take a knockout. Carter will go down to 4. But what Nick will be able to do is play it in, put his opponent down to 4. Nick drew a energy switch. He needs to find himself another Genesect, or he could just lose next turn if Carter gets some like crazy combo. For sure. 2 Dark Patches are gone, though, so that's a big thing. So you can only Dark Patch twice next turn. And there's a Floatstone attached to Yveltal, so there's no Muscle Band that could go into it right now. So we do see a Virizion, which is great. So we see the Virizion come down just in case something crazy happens. We do see a Plasma Energy. I like the Plasma Energy being attached just in case Carter does somehow take a knockout. You want your Virizion to be able to swing next turn. So we see a Megalo Cannon. I think you put the 20 on Darkrai. Everything else seems already in OKO range. So, Nick will go down to 4. This is a Grass Energy and into a N. So you have 2 options. You can Skyla for an Ultra Ball, right? Or you can Lyson to bring up the Garb, or Lyson to bring up the Yveltal. I mean, it's looking good for Nick. Don't get me wrong. The problem is he doesn't have an attacker if this Genesect falls somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If he gets double Dark Patch here, he will knock out the Genesect, and that will pretty much end Nick. Oh, man. Bike for 2. So for a big Bike. Laser Dark Patch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's Yveltal, so he doesn't have it. Oh, actually, he just needed the laser and he won. Yep. Looks like he whiffed the laser, though. Looks like he whiffed the laser. So. Yeah. Looks like we'll see the laser. Well, it wouldn't have won him, but, I mean, like, you, like, are so far ahead. So. Do we see a Y Cyclone here? Yeah, I think you have to see a Y Cyclone here. Well, Evo Ball, 140. That's good. But the problem is, Nick plays potions. So there's a Skyr Bridge, Grass Energy, Juniper, discard the hand, draw 70 cards, go to dump it. Looking for a good old potion. No potion. We do see a Mime into Genesect. I don't know if you put the Mime down. Mine is pretty irrelevant at this point. What you could do is just like throw a bunch of Pokemon down, so next turn you can coerce for a punch. So you can like Ultra Ball, discard double Skyla to get somebody else out of your deck, and the next turn you take a knock on Yveltal, then you Ultra Ball for 2 cards, and then you coerce for a bunch. Hope to hit double E switch and attach. That was a lot of just said, but that's probably his best option. I think you Ultra Ball 2 away, and if he ends you have double coerce in your deck. You can Ultra Ball a Skyla and Ultra Ball, just in case if he does end you, you don't have the Ultra Ball in your deck. So see another Genesect coming down. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay to do. I definitely think you take a knockout. You don't be like safe. I think you'd be over aggressive here. I think you'd be super aggressive. I think that's what you need to do if you're Nick. I think you go with a Megalo Cannon here and put that 20 on. Yeah, that's fine because you can like Muscle Band. Knockout. There's a Grass Energy. That's a good card. There's a Virizion. Okay, so he can't double E switch. He has to attach Coalish Machine E switch to swing next turn with the Genesect. So we see Verbex City Gym come down. Okay. Let's see what Carter has for Nick. We see the is that a Getsis? No, it's a course. I was like, Getsis? Is that a card? Is Getsis allowed? I don't know. But Coalish for 7. There we see a Dark Patch, so the Yveltal will take a knockout. Do we see an Yveltal EX come down? That'd be the other thing. Does Yveltal EX make an appearance? I wonder how many DCs are in Carter Discard Pile. I know there's a good amount. There's 3. Ooh, that's good for Nick. That's real good. So we can see an Ultra Ball probably, like, most likely grab an Yveltal EX, I imagine. That's what you grab here. Yeah, if you're Carter, you grab Yveltal EX and you Oblivion to it. And then hope you hit, like, I don't know, a bunch of stuff. But Nick is, like, not in a good spot either. He has to hit, like, super lucky. Now, if he top decks an Energy Switch or a Cold Stream, he's looking really good, actually. So, we'll see. He's either going to Cold for 7 or he's going to Skyla for the 1 piece he needs. So, Ultra Ball discards a Muscle Band and a Laser. Those are 2 cards. Those are the 3 cards in his hand must be super busted. So, yeah, the 2 cards in his hand must be really good if you discarded those 2 cards. That's all I gotta say. That's the thing that Nick's saying too. He's like, man, those are some rough discards. The other cards in your hand must be like, I don't know. Something broken, man. Oh my goodness, he hit the Energy Switch. So now you're like in this situation, like, what do? Do you like Skyla for the plasma Cold Machine and go for a swing? But then we see Course for 8. Maybe? Yeah, we're going for the Course here. So he hit the double E-switch, but you can only E-switch one of them because one of those is special energy, and E-switch only allows you to grab regulars. So we're going to see an Emerald Slash for 50. So Nick does have game next turn. That is a key thing to know. Nick does have game, but can Carter get it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can. He needs a laser and energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, laser energy will get him game. But he's got to find a way to retreat the Yveltal. Garbodor is in play, so he shuts off his own Dark Cloak. So that's a big kicker there, too. He needs to find the Floatstone to get the Yveltal the active spot. Because if not, All Nick has to do next turn, or Nick. All he has to do next turn is Lysander up the Jirachi. So Muscle Man the bench in. Both getting 2 cards. It gets rid of Nick's Lysander play next turn. There's a Grassing in, and just an Oblivion Wing, so there's no Lysander as of right now. Dark Energy. This flip is huge, and it's heads. Virizion does wake up. All right, on to no. Okay, Potion is not what you want to see. So I think what you do here is you Potion the active, you retreat to Mime, and you in, and keep your fingers crossed. I don't think you'll leave the Virizion next, but I think you'll Grass the Mime, you in, and then we go from there. All right. There's a Sky and Ultra Ball. Those 2 cards you don't want to see. I think you retreat to Mime, because that's the only thing that keeps you alive in this game. If you set up anything else, you're in detrimental. Okay, there's a retreat. Okay, to the Mime. Yeah, you have to retreat to Mime. You have to. I think I would like the Grass Energy on the Mime instead. At this point, your opponent is the one who's going to get rid of the Mime, because I don't think you're going to attach a Grass Energy to Mime, which gives returns to build up Lysanders. Like, if I'm Carter at this point, I'm not attacking the Mr. Mime. I guess you can attack it twice. So see a Bike for 3, Dark Energy active, retreat. Do we see a Lysander? And there's Lysander, and that is going to be game. And we'll see Yveltal EX take down Darkrai, or Yveltal EX, Garbodor, Darkrai, whatever, take down Virizion, Genesect. So guys, there we go. Yveltal Garbodor is your champion. We see these 2 clash of these like Titans in 2014 go against each other. You wouldn't win it either way. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks PokeStash for throwing this tournament. And hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun commentating the top 8, top 4, and finals. Hope you enjoyed the 6 rounds. And if you want me to do more tournaments like this, let me know. And we'll do it. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you in the next tournament. Alrighty. Bye.